I said earlier that the reason we needed to put parentheses around 3w plus 12n, or the total amount of money that Grant would have gained from the orders that have now been canceled, was because this is one sum of money, and we want to subtract the whole thing, not just part of it. If we didn't have parentheses here, then we would only be subtracting the money that he would have earned from the wipers that are now canceled, but we would still be adding the amount of money that he would have gotten from the nozzle orders that are now canceled. But we know that both of these sets of orders have been canceled, so we need to make sure that both of them are subtracted from the original sum of money. So let's put those parentheses back. However, I don't really want these parentheses here in the end version of this expression, so we need to get rid of them somehow. Intuitively, like I just said, we want to subtract both this quantity, 3w, the money from the canceled wiper orders, and this quantity, 12n, the money from the canceled nozzle sales. So if we want to subtract both of them, then if I get rid of these parentheses, I should just be able to switch this plus sign to a minus sign and have the expression that I want. This makes sense. Here's our original amount of money that Grant would have earned from all of the orders that he had, and then we take away both the wipers that he's not selling anymore and the nozzles he's not selling anymore. That makes sense. Now the problem is simple. You've done this so many times before. We just need to rearrange the order of the term so that like terms are next to each other, and then simplify. So first we rearrange the order of the terms so the w terms are next to each other and the n terms are next to each other. And then we just add their coefficients together and multiply by the proper variables. So 87 minus 3 is 84, and the variable there is w. And 72 minus 12 is 60, and the variable there is n. So here's our final answer, 84w plus 60n. Awesome job. That quiz had a bunch of steps in it and some new material, so if you got it even partially right, that's really great.